Hey everybody, we're back with some more Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma.
Hey, you're finally back! Let's start the day off right, yeah?
Yes, let's do it. I've been pretty excited to play some more of this. It's always a good time. We're going to start by heading to the Winter Village, because we may as well, I feel like. I want to try and at least unlock all the villages, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I hope everyone's doing well. I had a bit of a challenging day. It's still hanging in there. Oh, I fly faster again? There we go, R1. That's it. But looking forward to playing some of this to get my mind off things. What is this?
What's that?
Yeah, my question exactly.
The epicenter of the celestial collapse. 50 years ago, an unidentified object tore through the sky and rent the land of Azuma asunder. No one dares approach the site of such a terrible calamity.
The runes.
You can tell.
Is that like a giant rune crystal?
All of Azuma's runes
Oh my god.
flow into its heart. But the barrier suppresses that effect to some degree.
Oh my goodness. Well, presumably that's going to be the final, like, dungeon slash area. Alright, let's go to Winter Village. Ooh. It's definitely very wintry. A wolf, okay, so it's going to be a wolf god or something.
And here we are, Winter Village.
They love these, like, ominous shots of completely, like, innocent people just
Wow.
watching you.
Even the waterfalls are frozen solid.
Yeah, I know it's winter and all, but this seems overboard.
Freeze!
Oh,
A beast that speaks with a human voice. I finally found you, Kamado-saki!
Whoa, calm down. I am a descendant of...
Quiet!
oh.
Hold it. Wolby is my friend. If you've got a problem with him, you'll have to go through
Yeah,
me.
hell yeah, you tell her.
Whoa, Pilika! Stop right there! Does that critter look like a wolf to you?
She an
Come on,
elf?
cool your head!
Yeah, you heard her. I'm Mokoshiro, divine descendant of Mihoshi Habaki.
A talking woolly is suspicious in its own right.
Everybody loves a talking woolly.
For the last time, I'm not a freaking woolly!
Anyway, let's lower our weapons, shall we? Sheesh. Guessing you're a traveler, huh? Wanna tell us your story?
Yeah, sure. I'm a cat. That's my story.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry for suspecting you.
Magnanimous gentleman that I am, I forgive you.
Thanks.
That was so
A
sarcastic.
winter god, huh? I've lived in these parts for a while now, but I've never seen him.
That's too bad.
Zaza.
So who's that Kamuro something you mentioned?
Well, you see,
The enormous man-eating wolf that attacked my home.
Oh my goodness.
Man-eating?
He's said to be a crafty beast that can speak our tongue and assume any form. Recent sightings of a giant wolf brought me to this area, but I'm still searching for him.
Hey, think that big wolf could actually be the winter god?
That's what I was thinking too, man.
Mind telling us more about that wolf?
you should ask Watarase, the fisher.
The fisher.
I hear he's the last person who saw it. We used to be called the village on the mirror's shore, but now that everything's frozen over, folks like him can't make a living. Business ain't exactly booming for a blacksmith like me either. You're free to drop by my place if you like.
Watarase's house is further down. If you learn anything, share it with me. Farewell.
Alright. Watarase. Alright. This seems like a small village compared to some of the other ones. I can deliver these cursed catalysts. I don't think I want that reward, though. I thought the village is smaller, it's just more spread out. It's more sparse, as they say. Is there actually like a proper way down? Oh, I was meant to cross the bridge to get down. Alright, what do we get from this? Wooden sign. Can we light the torches? A chance? I don't know what this does, but I suppose it's nice. I'm doing something nice for the people of the village, I guess. Oh shit, I have not got the tool to get rid of that. I do not have a tool to get rid of a fire-breathing plant at this stage. There's water down here. What was he talking about? No. You're not wearing a fish on your head.
Are you Watarase?
That I am. And who might you be?
I'm a traveler. This is my friend Wolby.
Pleasure's all mine.
This guy has some drip.
Caught sight of that wolf up by the riverhead, I did.
He's a southerner too. My dad in Pokemon Go, he's got a Magikarp hat looks like this.
I haven't hooked a decent catch near the village since the river froze over, so I thought I'd try my luck deeper in the mountains. I cast my line by a little waterfall and sat there a-waiting for a bite, and there he was.
The wolf?
Oh. Huge, massive, far bigger than any wolf I'd ever seen, you betcha. He stared down at me from atop the waterfall. My blood ran cold as ice.
And? Then what happened?
Well, my knees gave out and I plopped right down on my keister. Downright shameful.
But he didn't hurt you?
Nope. Looked at me for a minute or two, then
Yeah.
turned and
I had a
left.
feeling this would be a case of mistaken identity.
Which means...
He can't be the man-eater that Pilka mentioned.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Maybe he just wasn't in the mood for a meal right then.
Do wolves kill for sport? I think they might. I'm actually not 100% sure.
Whatever the reason, that was all I saw of the beast. Looking back, I lucked out. I think I heard him say something as he left, too. Yep,
What?
something about a dancer and death?
Well, that's me, I'm the
I
dancer.
could have been imagining it.
Can you point us toward that waterfall?
If that's where you're headed, take this with you.
A fishing rod. Oh, actually gonna unlock
Great
fishing?
little fishing hole, don't you know? You'll like fishing. It's the perfect hobby. Calming, refreshing, and it'll feed you for a lifetime.
Thanks?
Nah, woolly.
To reach the
Will be.
waterfall, follow the river out of town to its source. Take care on your way there, alright?
If you spot shadows in the water means you can fish there. Approach, press triangle to enter fishing mode. Choose where the bobber drops with L and press triangle to cast your line. When it gets pulled, press triangle to reel in the fish. Okay.
Ah!
Ah, I almost forgot. Take this. A pescopedia? What's that? An encyclopedia that lists all the fishes you caught. Necessary reading this. You really like your fish, huh? Of course.
For the love of...
No hesitation whatsoever. Cast line, catch fish, repeat. The eternal contest is as grand as a great tuna.
What do you think?
But just think, with that encyclopedia to record all your catches, you'll come to love fishies even more. I don't know, seems like a pain in the butt.
Huh?
Don't say that.
You can do it!
As you fill in entries, bring it to me every once in a while. I'll give you prizes based on how many kinds you caught. While we appreciate that, why even bother in the first place? To increase the number of fish it fans, of course. I'll happily do anything to achieve that, you betcha.
For the love of...
Fine, fine. We'll check in every so often. Please do. I'll be waiting. Okay. Pescopedia will record information about fish you catch. Prizes depending on how many you caught, so you've got to catch them all. Hell yeah. Alright, let's try doing some fishing. Okay, so it's like Animal Crossing fishing. A chub. Another chub. Surely we can't just catch all chubs. It's not whoops all chubs, is it? I'll catch one more, then we'll move on for now. Oh. Better not be another freaking chub. Ooh, a pond smelt. Very nice. I've caught 2 types of fish. Is that good enough for anything?
You can do it.
You can find all kinds of fishes at the waterfall. You should drop a line or 2 by the air just for fun. Okay, so he's not going to actually give it to me. Let's equip the fan so we can dash. I need to go out this way. Alright. Fair enough. Lots of evil freaking plant shits. It's an evil world we live in, as the great Future once said. And he was right, wasn't he? Alright, let's at least see if we can get to this waterfall. Perhaps. It might be really far, actually. I mean, we'll try our best to get there, but obviously no guarantees. Oh, it's this way, not that way. There you go, Winter Wilds. It's interesting how we're going straight into the Winter Wilds. Normally we don't get to go into the wilds until we've like unlocked some stuff in the actual area yet. There's some igloos. And stuff is just popping in. They love having these winter areas in a Rune Factory game, don't they?
Time to head out. Let's blaze a trail.
What level are the enemies? That's the real question.
Let's see if luck is
Before you pass out, open up shop.
Gee, these guys are actually kind of tough.
How is that, Hisui?
They're pretty dangerous.
Did I stand out?
Silver and
Let's
bronze.
see.
Bullies.
The path ahead is long, so fret not over every step.
What do we get from this? Any different thing? Cedar saplings, so we can grow some cedar trees.
I never grow tired of seeing the earth revitalized.
I started to go to Mushroom Man, so we can identify mushrooms.
Quite the treasure you've picked up. Finders keepers, as they say.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. That's what they used to say in primary schools back in Australia. Don't know if it was the same for other people. Hey BG, how you doing? How you doing, well, man? Just playing some Rune Factory today, some farming and fishing goodness.
Messing around.
Oh, we actually have to go to the waterfall, alright. Alright.
Is that the waterfall we heard about?
Thanks for checking in.
Watarase said he was fishing here.
I guess I shouldn't have expected to find that wolf this easily.
Hope you're doing well.
Hey, since we came all this way, why don't you try out that fishing
Why do all these games
pole?
look similar to
Bet
Genshin?
Watarase would be thrilled if we brought him back a fish or two.
Normally, Rune Factory doesn't look like Genshin. It's just that this particular game in the series is very like it's a Japanese game series, right? But this one they've went really Japanese themed. Usually they're like sort of like European-ish like style. This one's very Japanese theme.
Good idea.
But good point. Hey Random, hope you're doing well. We'll catch some fish. Nope, should probably actually fish properly. Fresh fish. Smell beautiful, like ocean fresh. Your failure themed? What does that mean? A salmon. Ooh, salmon. Do you love a bit of salmon? Hello, Random. Shame we never came across that wolf. Maybe we should just call it a day. Sounds good. I'm catching fish, Random.
Is someone there?
Who is this?
I wonder what happened.
Looks like something's wrong.
Excuse me?
Why'd she drip down? She looks like a train conductor.
Sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I just thought you might be in
You
trouble.
got 300 CAS points that got taken away? That's not fair.
Hey, what?
Oh my god.
Quiet, Wolby. Let's not complicate this.
Oh, I thought that he was getting kidnapped. What the heck?
Is this little guy your friend?
Looks awfully weak.
Yeah, we healed it.
Wow.
Now it'll be alright.
Whenever I see that particular shade of pink or purple, whatever that color is, what color would you say is on her left shoulder? Like the really pink one. Whenever I see that color, I think of Gary's mod. Whenever there wasn't a texture for something, it would be like that exact color.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hot pink, yeah.
What was up with her?
Yeah, whenever me and my friends used to play Gary's mod, whenever we were playing a map where we didn't have the textures for it, the stuff would all have that color on it.
No clue. But
I don't know if it's that exact color, but that's what that color reminds me of.
But what?
she seemed like a nice person.
Bro, just say that you thought she was good looking, alright?
Hey,
Relax.
any fan of Woolies can't be so bad.
True.
I head to Watarase's house. I did want to get this statue.
Yeah!
Hers is more of a dirty pink.
It's practically as big as
Perhaps
me.
that's right. I could be wrong. Okay, we can't go that way yet, unfortunately. Alright, well, let's just go to Watarase's house. We need to go back to Winter Village. This house is down here. A dirty pink, okay. Hot pink, dirty pink, it's something like that. Hey, we're cooking the fishies.
Now there's a gorgeous fish. Whew, that sleek body.
What do you guys think
those
of his hat?
Powerful fins. Even I don't catch a beauty like this all that often. You got a knack for fishing, you betcha.
Too bad we didn't find that wolf, though.
Ah, right. You know, that might have been for the best, honestly.
But we did spot a blonde lady.
Blonde?
Yeah, she had long golden hair. Maybe a foreign traveler staying nearby?
Can't say that I've seen anyone fit in that description.
Wait, maybe she was the one.
What? The man-eating wolf?
Exactly. We could have ended up as Wolf Chow.
Is this like a Hall & Oates reference? Oh, here she comes, she's a man-eater?
If she was the wolf, then why didn't she gobble up that woolly instead?
Oh, good point.
Nah.
Can you remember anything else about the wolf? Maybe he came to the waterfall because he was
Could
thirsty.
be a werewolf, we don't know. We're looking for a wolf. We think the wolf is the winter god in disguise.
Do the local animals use any other watering holes?
Let's see now. Drinkable water's in short supply nowadays. Only a few spots left.
I mean, is not the water behind you drinkable, probably?
Mind coming back tomorrow? I'll put together a list of places that come to mind.
Thanks.
Alright, fair enough.
Hey,
Right, so we gotta sleep now. Alright, well, we got a few more hours, so we may as well do some more fishing. I nearly fell in the water. You guys like fishing? I feel like every game nowadays has to have a fishing mechanic, doesn't it? I'm not complaining, but it feels that every game I play has some sort of fishing in it. At least this one's simple. Some fishing mechanics are really complicated. It should be simple like this, I think. Another pond smelt. Let's try this group. I'll try and go for the big one. Blip. Blip, blip. There we go. Another salmon. Okay, it looks like all the fish that we're getting are pretty much the same. This has to be a fishing pole and RNG. Yep. We've got RNG in chat. Random note generator. PVZ speedrunner extraordinaire. But yeah, it's very... Let me fish with the gun. That would be interesting. I think was it in Red Dead Redemption you can do dynamite fishing? Like, actually, like, unironically, and it works. Like, you throw the dynamite in and then you can just collect all the fish off the surface. Maybe I'm just crazy. I could have sworn that that was a mechanic, but... Alright, we have to go to sleep for now, so we'll do that. You can, but there's animal... Oh, that's right. It wrecks their quality. Yeah, so you can do it, but it makes the fish... Like... It wrecks them, basically. You're right. Oh, I had a quest that I could turn in, so let's turn that in before we go to bed. Ah, I just had to kill a mushroom. Okay. It's a good way to get, materials. Right, let's go to sleep.
Night.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Red Dead Redemption. I played both 1 and 2. I feel like... Overall,
Not
I
bad.
liked... the first one better. I don't know if I'm crazy for saying that.
Excuse me.
Oh. This is probably going to be the Winter God.
Please, awaken.
People have preference, yeah.
Where
I'm not saying Red Dead
am
Redemption
I?
2 is bad. I think I just like the first one better.
Earth Dancer, I have a request.
Oh my god, he has a fluffy wolf tail.
And you are... Forgive my sudden disturbance. I beg of you,
And boy, wolf boy.
while I still cling to my sanity. Huh?
Maybe.
Please, kill me. What? Before I hurt anyone,
Ah, so he's out of control.
you must...
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Please, accept my sacred treasure. My fate rests in your hands.
This is gonna let us fly. This is how we get to all the areas that we couldn't get to before. Alright. Very nice. Alright, we got a hell of a lot of farming stuff to do. Yeah, a gliding power. There's like some parts where there's like air vents popped open and you can like... I didn't know how to get through to them, but now obviously we can use this. Yeah, I meant gliding. Thank you for correcting. The Parasol dance attacks enemies with a powerful spray of water. Circle, circle, circle. Alright. There we go. With the Sacred Parasol equipped, you'll automatically glide after jumping. Press X again to stop gliding. Alright, awesome.
Okay,
Alright, let's
do this.
turn in some quests. We're gonna do our farming stuff to
All
start
right.
with.
Okay, let's do this.
I'll just turn in the
Alright,
3
request accepted.
clots here. I don't need to do the other quest. I don't need that much rice.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's start with Spring Region. And now we can probably get to this area. We'll try that a bit later. We'll do our chores first. I'm not going to worry about talking to anybody today. Today, we're just doing quest stuff. Okay, there we go. These are my level 2 turnips, so I need to cut these with the sword. Did that actually do what I wanted? Are the seeds level 3 now? Why are they not level 3? I must be doing something wrong. Everyone gives show you the spots you can't go until you get specific ability. I know what you mean. I must be doing something wrong, because that's supposed to... I'm supposed to be able to get a higher level version of the seed if I do that. I'll have to figure out how to do this technique properly. Yeah, there's been a bit of that in this game, but not too. It hasn't been too bad. It's always been like clear enough that, like, yeah, once you get a certain ability, you'll probably be able to do this. I was like, okay, fair enough, I'll take that. But I don't really understand why it doesn't let me collect those materials. That's alright, we'll do all of our farming chores first, then we'll come back. But I know completely what you mean. It can definitely be kind of annoying, because it's like, why show me things that I can't access? Oh, the tomatoes... the tomato plant sticks around. That's kind of interesting. But now we get the chance to actually explore a bit, which is fun. So I'm gonna make the most of it. Make hay while the sun shines. Okay, we don't need to do anything to the rice. We just need to water the vegetables here. And how did we get the stuff from the animals? Strong fur. Where's my other animal thingamajig? I know there's another animal, what's the word? It's not lair. It's like, it's a barn, that's the word. Here's the barn. I was gonna call it an animal lair, but I'm like, that's so not right. Are you fine with the way Elden Ring does it? Because you can go, but it'll be difficult. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. So it's like, there's areas where it's like, well, you can go wherever you want, but you're gonna find it very difficult. Unless you're, like, strong enough. I respect that. That's a good system. You let really skilled players progress if they feel up for it. And then the enemy is just a gatekeeper, essentially, of skill. It's a very respectable mechanic. Can I put this in my inventory? I cannot put it in my inventory? Okay, I want to sell one of each type of fish. What is this? Scrap metal plus. Interesting. The monsters and whatnot are really strong. No, I get it, and I respect that kind of system because it's not disrespectful to the player. It's like, hey, if you feel up for it, you do it, you know? Go for it. If you really think you can handle it, make it happen. Okay.
Time to head out. Let's blaze a trail.
But definitely the kind of like mechanic blocking where it's just like, well, you don't have the right gear to get here yet. Okay, so the question is, how do I get down there? I think I have to start at the top and then work my way down. Let's equip the parasol.
Really?
So how does it work exactly?
They aren't even worth a single swing of my blade.
Okay, so if I jump, it just automatically activates. That's good. Okay, this one. This one I don't think I can get to still.
Curse you! Some of this!
In Battle Elden Ring, you went through most of the game, reaching the red-haired woman and beating her before beating one of the main bosses. I went back, didn't even let him go into second phase. Damn. That's the thing I've heard about Elden Ring. Like, generally, I think the feedback about Elden Ring is pretty positive, but the people are kind of like, if you, like, do everything, it actually becomes, like, really easy. Come on.
Finally took him out.
Yeah.
You.
But me and my friends are probably going to pick up Elden Ring, because the Steam sale starts... it starts at like 3 AM for me. So obviously I'm not going to do it in the middle of the night, but in the morning we're going to all check out the Steam sales and we're going to decide what we're going to get.
Prosper.
We're sort of in a position where we're like, Dark Souls 3 or... Oh shit. Or Elden Ring. And my friend Luca is basically just like, why don't we just get both? I'm like, maybe. We'll see. Soldier's Proof. What is this? Ooh, damage boost and prevents flinching. That is freaking sick. There's a spot where you can farm runes to fast-track levels. I feel like that's the case in most FromSoft games. There's usually a spot somewhere that lets you do that. It's not too unusual. I suspect they put in semi-deliberately. Because they have to give you, like, an area where you can do stuff like that. Because they don't want players to get completely stuck, right? Ah, we can break
What
that
if we
with
make a specialty
ice.
bath with any ingredients we
Ooh,
pick
pink
up?
turnip seeds. Mm.
Nah, that could go sideways real fast.
What is this? Ice crystals. Okay. Finish the game at level 180. The levels don't matter because of subcap. Right, yes. The whole thing with all the FromSoft games is eventually, like, the levels, like, don't matter anymore. I didn't know that. Yeah, I had to have my friend... Oh, shit. My friends explain it to me. That did a hell of a lot of damage.
I'll cut you down. I'll cut you down. Victory is mine! Victory is mine! Curse you! Victory is mine!
This guy is really strong.
Grave misfortune.
Victory is...
Strength has 3 different soft caps.
Fortune awaits.
I think in Dark Souls 1, which is the only one that I've played at this stage, the soft cap for most stats I've been told is 40. After that, the points you get don't really matter. But obviously, different games, different mechanics. I'm getting pretty good at dodging, actually.
This is the end. Grave misfortune awaits you. Roman.
I think one more power attack should do it. Come on. There we go. Ooh. 30, 50, 80. Yeah, so it increases the damage, but less and less. That makes sense. Poison remedy, curse remedy, paralysis remedy, weakness remedy, sleep remedy. Okay, so those are all cure items. Very nice. Yeah, the combat in this game's actually kind of tricky. I was not expecting it to be like this. It's a good thing, mind you. I should specify. The last Rune Factory game I played, Rune Factory 5, the combat was way too way too easy.
But it should be enough for a breather.
What? Oh, that's kind of annoying. There's an invisible wall there. So even though I should be able to jump over there, they're like, nah. Alright, fair enough. If that's how you want to do it, you have to do it. You get 5 points of damage for each level till 30. It's in half and then half again. That's a good way to do it, because it means that you can't just spam levels to do everything. You need to actually, to some extent, you know, quote unquote, get good, right? Hey, I've purified the whole region. Hell yeah. Let's catch a fish while we're here. So the whole spring region has now been purified, which is really good news. Fish? There we go. There's a hard cap of 99 for all attributes. Yes, correct. Cherry salmon. Ooh.
Whoa! I got something!
What exactly is a cherry salmon?
I'd like to see this on.
Is that a tengu?
I'll cut you down! Curse you! So victory is mine!
It is a tengu.
Think that's enough to finish me
Ah, camera, please.
Victory is mine! Victory is mine!
They're getting a few levels here, which is good.
I guess I've got some competition.
Right, I hit billions of runes. Yeah, the leveling up, I don't want to say you get punished for over-leveling, but, like, it becomes very expensive to level up to roll. Marinated octopus. Ooh. That sounds kinda alright. I'm not really a big... I don't know if I've ever eaten octopus. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. There we go, spring lantern. Okay, how do I get up to there? That's like the last thing I need from this region. It grows, the price grows exponentially, yeah. It gets, like, utterly ridiculous.
Let's take him out, then take a quick soak. Curse you!
Okay, so how? How do I get to that area down there? What's my ethnicity? I don't talk about these sorts of things, sorry. I'm a cat, that's my ethnicity. Meow. I'm a British short fur. Yeah, I'm a VTuber to avoid questions like that. Ah! Okay, I'm assuming that I just can't get to this thing.
I needed that.
Cut you down. Some of this.
Like, I'm not, like, mad or anything. I want to make that clear, because I feel like some people are like, oh, he's angry at me for asking that. Like, you're welcome to ask. Like, I always say people can ask whatever questions they like. The worst case scenario is I'll just say I don't want to answer. So... That's always been my attitude when it comes to people asking me questions.
That's enough to finish me off.
But I'm Australian,
Now you know what I can do.
so I don't know if that gives you any information. I'm willing to talk about that.
Finish this.
Okay, so I assume... Wind is rushing up. So if I jump, it'll... Ah, yes! Very nice. French toast, amazing. Saying you're Australian only counts for time zones. Oh, hey, Ajay, how you doing, man?
This should be enough for a breather.
Fight with me only proves your ignorance.
It also counts for certain things. Not really that much, though, actually.
I feel 10
Does someone
years
understand what I stream?
younger.
Yeah. Fair enough. I usually stream around this time. What time is it for you? Right now. It's like early, right? I can't remember if I've asked where you're from, BG. You start around 12. Europe? Bulgaria! Oh, that makes sense, BG, yes. I don't know if I've ever met anyone from Bulgaria, so you're the first Bulgarian I think I've spoken to. So very nice to meet you.
Let's keep this up.
I'm always really curious about people from different places. Australia's got a bit of everything when it comes to like nationalities and stuff like that. No, it makes sense. When once you explained it, I was like, oh yeah.
Some of this.
Terrible omen.
Yeah, I really don't know terribly much about Bulgaria.
Right?
I think I have a friend who's like in Europe right now. I can't remember if he went to Bulgaria. I think he might have passed through. Golden cabbage seeds. That sounds amazing. Nobody else has guessed it, really? Huh. Oh, this Parasol feature is so nice. Look at this. I swear there's something exactly like this in Genshin. Is there not? Adopting the Euro in a couple months. Really? What were you using up to this point? Does your currency start with a Z? Or am I crazy?
Alright, they're on the ropes. Time for a flashy finale. Curse you. Some of this.
Well, that's good. Getting Well, hopefully getting the euro will be good for you guys. I'm not really an expert when it comes to economics or stuff like that.
Hey, look at you!
So I don't know practically
Now it's my time to shine.
what a change in currency actually entails. I suppose it means it's easier to, like, travel, which is nice. Within, Europe? Leva, okay. Hey, thanks for checking in, Azure. I don't know why, I thought it was... I'm thinking of the old Polish money. The old Polish money started with the Z, I think I'm thinking of. Alright, where is this frog? Is the frog up top there? How do I get up there? Oh, I need to jump down to get there. So I think I need to climb higher up and then I can jump down. That makes sense. Damn, I've spent like the whole day doing these random little tasks. I'm really proud that I've got the check-in mechanic. I didn't invent it myself, but I followed the instructions and I got it to work. I was really proud of myself for getting it to work. The Schengen. Ah, so your country's been like moving towards the EU anyway. The Schengen area, I think, is like free trade and travel and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken, right? I know a little bit about European politics, but not much. It's like the step before you become part of the EU.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where's Kusatsu? Hey! They're all gone now, scaredy cat!
Interesting.
I've been fighting next to you the whole
Yeah,
time.
I can't really relate with the idea of like easily traveling to other countries because Australia's an island, right?
Who wants to play?
So it's really hard to get to places. They said you're getting the Euro 4 years ago. Well, better late than never, I suppose.
Yourself. Hurry and recover.
It is annoying when things take a really long time, though. I get where you're coming from. Oh my gosh, this island is freaking enormous, man.